Right, we're back and straight into action with C.Ibelli from Brazil. Just hopping off on the back of that one. Captain Kai in the booth with Jared Smith. And Jared, of course, C.Ibelli, he's having a bit of a roll of the dice this year. Had the injury.
Board's looking exceptionally well. As we see Kai up and running, just a quick little in out there. We chatted to him yesterday when he won his heat, and he was saying, you know, sort of this new forming relationship with Darren Henley. Those DHD boards looking superb underneath his feet.
And of course, coming up in the next heat, the big Geordie Smith. I think these conditions are going to play really well to him. J.Couzinet, the Frenchman, he's been really exciting through the early rounds. Lots of big hacks, big power maneuvers, couple of airs. He is an exciting surfer to watch. When you do an air reverse and suddenly you get a J-Bay wild card, here goes Jorgen again, keeping busy. He goes to the air. Oh, that's a rib buster right there, landing right across the nose of the board. Probably lucky that the fins didn't swing around there. Yeah, I don't know what went on there, but unfortunately for him, it was the mistake that cost him in the heat. Here's I.Gouveia. He's looking good. Lovely backhand chuck. Goes vertical on turn number 2. And again over the section and manages to come around. That last turn, maybe I would have had a little straighten out there.
It's been so great to have them calling heats as well on the marks. And check this out from Blue. I mean, he took it really deep, and he still hit that vertical mark there. Look how much spray flying over the back of that wave. And this wave really standing up on the inside, just punching through that pocket. And this, I really didn't think that was going to work out, but he came flying out of that section. And as you said, he was kind of in two minds there, Kai.
The rest of the wave, wow. All I can do is compliment it as we see J.Couzinet. First turn's good, gets a little whip off the back and gets another little crack off the top. And I noticed that Jorgen and Eli Berkus are running the same design on their surfboards.
First event, prime the year, and for me it's super stoked to make some hits and make a good result here in Ballito. Be like, have good confidence and be good in the rank. So I'm super stoked.
I'm very super stoked. Wiggly Dontis, we're going to see him in the next round, and he's going to go big again. Thanks, Wiggs.
Pretty sure we're going to see him surf again later, so we'll see if he can answer that question.
Well, here's J.Couzinet looking for answers. Good first turn. And that wave runs down the bank. We've seen a couple of waves with the tide still being a little high, just kind of running a little wide down that bank. But every now and then you get those absolute gems that just are beautiful runners. Zeke Lau in the first heat got that absolute crack of wave.
Yeah, for sure. In live action is I.Gouveia. He's going to take off on this one. Kai racing around the section. We know the Goofy Foot's got heaps of speed, and he'll take to the air. I always hate when I see that board flip over like that and bares its teeth with those 3 sharp fins. It's, some guys have suffered some major injuries over the years with things like that. Yeah, well, halfway through this round now with this heat number 4, and halfway through this heat as well into the second half as we see J.Couzinet take to the air. How about that one? I thought he was going to do a bit of bum boarding, but he stuck that in the end.
He threw a little packet of cards at the judges there. Did you see that? Yeah. I got it. Le France can get a really big score here. He's looking solid for a qualification. And this is another man taking off now on the back end. We've seen some solid waves from I.Gouveia already. And, of course, he's wanting to get back to that championship Tour 2. So a big result here will mean a lot for him as he works this wave down the line. And it goes a little soft down on that little inside bank in front of the rock. But he's still working it down the line. And that's some pretty solid QS grinding down there. He likes it.
Well, we'll talk about it in just a moment because, Jorgen
was like, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Jared.
So thanks, Jorgen, for ending that wave.
We spoke to his dad this morning, and he said he's absolutely pumped and he's feeling good. C.Ibelli not feeling the rhythm out there right now, and we've seen it a lot from some surfers over the course of the event. Yeah, the good news is he has lots of experience, this guy, and he has been out there on the championship. We're going to watch him taking off on this one. Let's see how he handles the pressure now. Goes for the aerial. You see the wind just actually popped the board off the back. So a little bit more off the back of the face now. It's going to make it even trickier. It's a beautiful weather, warm water. We're going to see loads of people down here in Ballito at Willard's Beach today. C.Ibelli again, that rhythm has not changed. Takes off on that one, and absolutely nothing happening for the Brazilian.
And his boards in terms of the volume and the literage haven't changed. So it'd be interesting to talk about that heat. This man, C.Ibelli, racing down this one. We saw this earlier, Kai, with Adriana de Souza.
Well, there we go. We're in Coozer, Ilembe province. Little bust of the fins over the top, and C.Ibelli just continues to struggle out in the lineup. Being cheesy on top of him as well. So that's not going to happen. 1 second on the clock. Bang. End of C.Ibelli. But good news is the exciting goofy footer from Brazil, I.Gouveia. He has been on electric form. He'll keep going. We'll say cheers to Jared. Thanks for being in the booth, my man. And we'll go to an ad break. We'll be back with the big heat of the day. Geordie Smith, John Duru, Matt Banting.